Palestinians fear the night. That's when it becomes more difficult to search for survivors or for body parts scattered by falling Israeli bombs. Ambulances, the ones spared by Israel, ferry the wounded to ill-equipped, short-staffed medical facilities that are overwhelmed with patients. And survivors tell horrifying details of their children's last moments.
They shot my son. He's only 14 years old. He got a bullet like this one, right into his chest. I don't believe he'll survive. My daughter's brain was blown out. I tried to comfort her before she died.
Israel says it's targeting Hamas fighters in Rafah, a city previously designated as a safe zone. Palestinian women and children say that's a lie.
Since dawn, Israeli tanks have been shelling us. The front door and windows were destroyed and we were forced to take shelter in the staircase. We got ourselves together and came out waving a white flag. The Israeli soldiers arrested my son and 2 other young men. They stripped off their clothes. We were given 2 minutes to leave the area.
Those who survive the Israeli attacks and make it to hospitals are also dying because the siege means generators run out of fuel. There's a recurring pattern with advancing Israeli soldiers. They encircle hospitals, starve those seeking shelter, and snipers kill anyone who ventures out. Eventually, they raid the building and arrest medical staff and doctors. Those who've been released say they were tortured. Healthcare, like much else in Gaza, has been decimated. Bullets and destruction is all that's left. And every day brings more emotional testimonies.
In the middle of the night, I heard the sounds of helicopters, fighter jets, drones and missiles all around. Everyone was petrified at that moment, as they had no idea where to hide. When I heard a place close to my uncle's residence was hit, I rushed there to check and found remains of human body all over the place. I could vaguely discern the bodies of children and women.
Those women and children make up most of the 100,000 Palestinians killed or wounded in Israel's war on Gaza. Survivors have been displaced multiple times to multiple safe zones, only to be attacked multiple times.
Our homes were bombed. We went to our homes and found that it was completely destroyed. The whole block was flattened. We came to the school here and found that it was bombed too. We tried to find a place in the school, but there was no place. We erected a tent and settled in it. Each tent has at least 15 people in it.
As I said yesterday, our military operation in Rafah, the major military operation in Rafah.
But even the US president, who provides unequivocal support, billions in aid, and many of the bombs being dropped on Gaza, has admitted Israel is killing civilians.
Too many of the over 27,000 Palestinians killed in this conflict have been innocent civilians and children.
Biden's words don't match his actions, something allies within the EU have pointed out.
Well, if you believe that too many people are being killed, maybe you should provide less arms.
As Israel's war on Gaza drags on, there seems to be no end in sight to the starvation, bombing and killing of Palestinians, and no consequences for the perpetrators. Osama bin Javaid, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.